Some dudes be walking out and all you hear is pop, 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 and they ain't even said a word yet.
Yeah, it was a wig. But when she took it off, she had this dope platinum blonde pixie cut. And all the guys were like, damn. She actually looked better.
Men don't like women. They treat women as objects.
You could literally write anything. Nobody reads it. And they gonna swipe right or left. That's where we're at right now.
This is an Unsolicited Perspectives YouTube exclusive.
But pop the balloon.
Yeah,
This thing,
it's dumb.
I've seen some clips. I truly, truly believe it's dumb. But I think it's giving women, more in particular, black women, more of a target on them because of the perception that they are just so harsh in this dating game. Because some dudes be walking out and all you hear is pop, 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 and they ain't even said a word yet.
Yeah, but I mean, if I already can see I'm not attracted to you, what's the difference between me swiping whichever direction you're supposed to swipe
You're right.
when you don't like somebody? It's just so jarring because the person's right there. But when you see it flopped, right? When you see it flipped and it's men popping their balloons when the
Be the same
women
thing.
come out. Like I'll never forget this one. It was a line of black men. And this black woman came out. She had long hair, and one of the guys popped his balloon, and the host asked him, why'd you pop the balloon? He's like, I don't like weaves and stuff like that. Like if I could see your braids and the track and everything, like I could see the track and everything, like I don't really like that. And the girl, she just said, okay, and moved down the line and talking to a guy that hadn't popped his balloon. It was, very much interested in her. He was like, I don't care about your hair. I like that women change it up and wear different styles and stuff like that. She was like, no, I have to say, because he was absolutely wrong. As she goes, she's like, can I take it off? It was a wig, first of all. It wasn't a weave. So there were no braids or tracks that he saw. He saw absolutely nothing. He was just saw a black woman with long hair and just automatically assumed it was a weave. It was a wig. But when she took it off, she had this dope platinum blonde pixie cut. And she ended up, all the guys were like, damn. Like she actually looked better with just her pixie cut. And so the dude that didn't pop his balloon was like, hey, she was like, is this okay? She was like, should I leave it off? She was like, I was just trying to do something a little different for the show. But she's like, should I leave it off? She had like these cool earrings and she was beautiful, beautiful girl. And my man was just over there looking stupid because it was just like, you were looking for something. First of all, you were wrong. Yeah, it was a wig. It wasn't a weave. So you didn't see tracks. You didn't see braids. You didn't see any of that because her hair was short underneath. There were no braids. So like, and it's just like, you were just looking for this is a beautiful woman and you were just looking for reason to pop your balloon.
Something that's gained a lot of traction online. One of the clips that we post is a discussion between me and you. And it was about, I don't know, we always talk about men and women and what men think about women. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you that men don't like women. And he was like, yeah, they don't like women. They don't want to have women. And I was like, yeah, they treat women as objects. And that was jarring for a few people who left some comments. I just want to point out, I'm speaking in generalities here. I'm not saying I view women as objects anymore.
Right.
Because there was time where I absolutely did.
Let's be real,
Let's be real. But like, okay, like the show is, would I ever go on the show? No, because you ain't gonna pop the balloon before I say a word, because then I'm gonna have a lot of words to say.
Right.
I'm gonna have a lot of words to say.
The benefit of online dating is you don't know when people swipe. What is it? When you don't want somebody to swipe left or something like that?
It's been so long. You swipe right when you like and swipe left when you don't.
Yeah. So the beauty of it is you don't know when people have swiped left on you.
I have swiped so many times when I was on dating sites. I have swiped so many times left.
Yeah.
That the site would just be like, well, ran out of people.
Right.
I just swiped everybody. I was like, this is ridiculous.
I might be in my single era. Okay.
I said, hey,
to know.
But like, I understand there's attractiveness levels, But there are times where I see women that I think are attractive, and I'm like, I don't like their fit. But that doesn't mean that I'm just like, I would pop the balloon immediately. I want to hear what's going to come out of their mouth first.
Now, sometimes I can tell by what you got on that what's going to come out your mouth is not going to be anything I want to hear.
But there have been a lot of times on these clips from Pop the Balloon that you would think it would be a certain way by the way that they're presenting themselves, and they start talking, and you're like, oh, it's different on both extremes. You think they're gonna be about that nonsense because they of their fit, and they're not. And then there's sometimes you're like, oh, they're gonna be about their business because of their fit, and they're about that nonsense. So it's like you got to let people talk first. Let them say hello.
But that's not the culture that we're in right now.
Yeah,
the culture that we're in right now is you look at their picture. Nobody ever reads what you write on your profile. You could literally write anything. Nobody reads it. And they gonna swipe right or left. Like that's where we're at right now. That's the era we're in right now.
Join the conversation and follow the Unsolicited Perspectives podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio podcasts.